Our son, Sammy, was an amazing kid.
In a new campaign, Dr. Laura Berman and her husband Sam warn parents drug dealers are using social media to connect with kids.
We experienced every parent's worst pain. We lost our son.
Sammy bought what he thought was a pharmaceutical drug through a dealer he met on Snapchat, but it contained a lethal amount of fentanyl.
You're becoming an advocate, it sounds like.
Mostly just because I've been so unbelievably infuriated by how little our children are protected.
There are a wide range of parental monitoring tools and apps out there. Most allow parents to block entire sites, but the Bermans want social media companies to work with monitoring apps to make it easier to screen children's content within social media sites.
The problem is not all platforms accommodate parent monitoring software.
And the ones that don't are the ones our kids are populating.
An app called Bark flags worrisome posts or messages about drugs, bullying, mental health, or violence. But on iPhones, Snapchat, TikTok, and Instagram direct messages are not accessible to Bark.
That's the bare minimum we should be able to expect from the social media platforms that are making gajillions of dollars off of us and our children.
Our son ordered drugs off of a colorful menu. The words on that menu would have alerted us if we had had parent monitoring software allowed on Snapchat.
Snapchat says it's deliberate about what user information can be released to third-party apps and says it's willing to work with parental apps as long as it doesn't compromise the security and data privacy of our community. Snapchat also says it's looking into developing their own parental controls within the app. The company declined to specifically comment on Bark. TikTok did not explain why they don't share content with Bark, but highlighted its commitment to promote a safe and age-appropriate experience for teens. Instagram had no statement, but a company spokesperson says they're focused on safety measures for teens, including limiting interactions between teens and adult strangers. The Bermans' youngest son uses Snapchat every day. He's posted 380,000 times.
I'm not interested in taking social media down. What I want is for them to partner with us and be as invested in protecting our children as they should be, since our children live there, or at the very least, don't stand in the way of us protecting them.
Through their grief, a new mission to help other families. Kate Snow, NBC News.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.